Hello, welcome back to CrossTalk podcast. I'm Tomoya.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
So today's topic is how living abroad changed your personality.
Okay, this is a frightening topic.
Yeah, but we talk about it very casually.
Sure.
So study says living abroad helps you understand yourself better. When you leave your country, you have to figure out what's really you and what was just the world around you.
Honestly, I didn't think that hard when I moved abroad. Did you think about that kind of stuff when you moved abroad?
Not really, though.
Right? I was not like trying to quote unquote find myself in Japan. I was just trying to like find the shop and learn the rules. I wasn't thinking about like my own personality.
But I see some people looks like they're not typical Japanese personality in the other country like Australia.
Oh, okay.
I wonder, are they born like this way or this environment changed their personality and behavior?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
You
It
know,
could be a combination of both.
Right.
Yeah.
I live in Australia for a short period of time, so I didn't feel like my personality changed.
Yeah, I don't think mine changed that much either.
But I see your personality is a little bit closer to Japanese.
Yeah, but only because I've lived here for a long time.
Wonder if this was from the beginning or you are...
No, honestly, no. Like living abroad has changed me in some ways, but just thinking like when I was younger and I came to Japan, like you, if I had only stayed here for maybe 1, 2, 3 years, I probably wouldn't have changed it that much. But I think because I've decided to live here long term, it has changed I wouldn't say my personality. I would say it's changed my behavior. It's made me a little more patient with other people and a little more accepting. And it has changed my behavior. Like I tend to consider other people more often than I would think about like myself more. Like I'm less selfish probably. But I don't think I was especially selfish to begin with. I'm not a selfish person in general. I don't know. It's a really hard question because I think my personality has changed. Part of it maybe is from living abroad, but a lot of it is just getting older, to be honest.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I think like probably to you, when you were in Australia, you were probably pretty young, right?
A little bit.
How old
younger.
were you? Like
Around 29 or something.
okay, like late 20s, early 30s, late 20s. So you're still pretty naive and young at that point, maybe.
Right. It realized that I was so naive in many ways.
Yeah.
Like people in other country, they are very aggressive sometimes.
Yeah.
One typical example is when it comes to getting a job, you should be a hunter, right?
Yeah, and that's really hard to do, actually.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
kind of have to lie sometimes.
Right,
you have to like overstate or over exaggerate your abilities just to stand out.
Right.
Yeah.
And in the classes, the other country students, they are very proactive.
Yeah, proactive and outgoing.
And outgoing. So you can't be so shy in the class, for example.
Yeah, you cannot be modest or shy. It doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't do any favors for you.
Right. So I learned I need to be stronger. I need to be not shy at all.
Yeah.
But I didn't change my personality.
Yeah. I mean, I think my personality hasn't changed from living abroad. Like I said, it's just getting older. And I think the older I get, the less I care about people's opinions of me. And I just don't care about a lot of things.
Right.
But yeah, like living abroad has made me, I guess, a little more open-minded towards different kinds of people, for one thing. Because I'm from a big city. I'm from a fairly big city in America, and I have a lot of international friends, but they're mostly Black and Latino friends. And I had a few friends from Asia. Like I had my best friend in high school. My best friends were Korean and Vietnamese, but I didn't have any Japanese friends. I didn't know any Australians, had not many British people. I didn't know any Europeans. So living in Japan, like you get to meet a huge range of people from other countries just because I'm also not Japanese. And so we're kind of thrown into this mixed foreign community. And so that's kind of opened my eyes to like how other people in other English-speaking countries think and function. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like British people and Americans are extremely different. And Australians and Americans are extremely different. And I didn't realize that. And I think Japanese people also don't realize. They think, oh, you guys all speak English. But actually, it's very nuanced cultural differences and like the way that we think very, very different. Yeah.
Right. This might be a different story, but I seen this Chinese restaurant in Australia running by Chinese, but the sign say a Japanese authentic food is opened my eyes.
That's pretty common in America. It didn't open my eyes at all because it was very common. Yeah.
I feel like, I was like, oh my God, if these people can do this business, why can't I?
You can, but
right?
You can. Actually, I mentioned my Vietnamese friend from high school. She's a lovely person. Her family, they're Vietnamese. They owned a Chinese restaurant in our hometown. It was one of the most popular restaurants there, and they had really good food. But I think they did hire chefs from China.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest.
Okay.
So they weren't like stealing Chinese culture or anything. It wasn't cultural adaptation or anything.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it, like cultural adaptation, like changing your personality. Part of it is just learning, like you said, like how Western people or how other people's country behave and learning to act a different way if you need to, or, depending on the situation.
Right.
But because I live long-term in Japan, like I have changed, not my personality, but I've changed my behavior to fit in better here. But my thinking is still very American. I'm still very, very independent. I still really don't care what people think about me too much.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I guess Japanese people would consider to be kind of selfish or self-centered. I don't think about the group. I don't think about group harmony as much as like a Japanese person would, because I haven't been raised in that culture. It's just not my personality.
Yeah. I don't know changing your personality is good or bad, but when you work in abroad or when you start business in abroad, you should have a self-centered element.
Yeah, I think so.
In you.
Definitely.
Right.
Because if you adapt too much to suit other people abroad, like people will take advantage of that and kind of stomp on you. But you have to be very assertive.
Yeah. So in the end, you might change your personality.
Maybe, but it might just be behavior, like adaptive behavior too. It's really hard to say.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say personality. I would say behavior according to the situation. Yeah.
Okay.
But like I feel like people at your core, you are who you are. Your personality doesn't change that much. You might change like to fit into your surroundings, or you might, adapt, but I don't think you're changing the core essence of who you are as a person.
Okay.
So that's my take anyway.
Okay. Mine too.
Yeah. Okay. Good. We agree.
Okay, I think that's all for this episode.
Yeah, very interesting topic. How about you guys? Have you ever tried to change your personality, and were you successful? This is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.